I know what you might be thinking. The war ended in 1945, so surely everything was wrapped up neatly, right? The end of the war marked the beginning of a complex saga involving escape, justice, and even a dark legacy that still echoes today. Hey there, fellow truth seekers! Welcome back to Why on YouTube. If you're new to our channel, please hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications because today, we're diving into a subject that many may find both intriguing and chilling. What happened to the Nazis after World War II? First, let's talk about the immediate aftermath. When the Allies declared victory in Europe, many high-ranking Nazis found themselves in a precarious situation. Some were arrested while others went into hiding. A significant number of these individuals tried to blend into civilian life, but the consequences of their actions during the war loomed large. How did they navigate this new world? Take Hermann Göring, for instance. The former head of the Luftwaffe was captured and faced trial at Nuremberg. Despite being one of the most important figures in the Nazi regime, he was convicted of war crimes and sentenced to death. In a shocking twist, he took his own life just hours before his execution, but he was far from the only one who faced such a fate. Then we have Adolf Eichmann, the architect of the Holocaust. After the war, Eichmann managed to escape Europe, fleeing to Argentina under a false identity. It wasn't until 1960 that Israeli agents tracked him down, leading to a spectacular and controversial trial that brought international attention to the horrors of the Holocaust. But how did he blend in for so long? Do you like what you're watching so far? Hit that like button, share the video, and subscribe to Why on YouTube. After the war, a network known as rat lines emerged, helping Nazis escape to South America, the Middle East, and even parts of the United States. They sought refuge in countries that were willing to turn a blind eye. Some were protected by sympathetic governments, while others were secreted away by fellow Nazis. But not everyone evaded justice. Many were caught and tried, but just how many were captured? Estimates suggest that only a fraction faced trial for their war crimes. The hunt for these criminals became a global endeavor, symbolized by the relentless pursuit of figures like Klaus Barbie. Known as the Butcher of Lion, Barbie lived a relatively quiet life in Bolivia for decades. However, the determination of journalists and activists eventually led to his capture in 1983. His trial was a powerful moment that reminded the world that justice, even delayed, could still be served. Yet, as we reflect on these events, how deep does this legacy run? The ramifications of Nazi ideology didn't just vanish with their leaders. In the ensuing decades, we've witnessed the rise of neo-Nazi groups and far-right movements around the world. There's been a chilling revival of these sentiments, showing that perhaps the end of the war was not the end of Nazism. How do we confront this legacy in our modern world? Now, you might be wondering if any Nazis ever faced the consequences of their heinous acts. Well, while many were prosecuted and convicted, some managed to evade justice entirely. But there are stories of survivors, witnesses, and advocates who ensured that these atrocities would not be forgotten. Through education, memorialization, and active remembrance, we continue to confront the brutal truths of the Holocaust and the actions of the Nazis. Their testimonies remind us that the essence of justice lies not only in punishment, but in ensuring that history never repeats itself. The story of what happened to the Nazis post-World War II is complex and multifaceted. Knowing these details is vital, not just for understanding the past, but for shaping our future. It's a wealth of lessons wrapped in tragedy, and it's our responsibility to learn from it. As always, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you come across lesser-known stories about Nazi hunters or war criminals? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the world's most intriguing mysteries and myths. And remember, keep asking why